How's it going, everybody? Love, peace, tranquility, prosperity, health, oneness, wholeness to everybody that's viewing this video. Zudakai here with another video, another transmission. Thank you everybody for being here. Today I just wanted to talk about changing in general, but also just changing what you do with your life path. Where you thought you wanted to go might not be where you actually had wanted to go, and just understanding that it is okay to change your direction and change the things that you believe in. Inevitably, it is important, and whether or not what you are doing or how you are changing is going to affect you negatively or positively, as long as you do it with your heart and your intentions are pure, you will learn from that situation. Whether it had a good or a bad outcome, you will learn from that situation. And it is important for us to learn. That is why we are here. We are here to learn. So don't be afraid to change your name, change what you do, change the things that you talk about, change your food regimen, change your lifestyle. It is completely fine. And at the end of the day, a lot of us look externally for satisfaction from other people and for a safety net to make sure that we are going to be okay, and that our next move is secured because of what other people say. But we need to understand that at the end of the day, you're gonna have a point in your life. There's gonna be a lot of points in your life where you're sitting alone like I am, and nobody around you who said negative or positive things about you changing are gonna be there. So inevitably, it's up to you. I had to go against the grain. A lot of people had told me not to eat the way that I'm eating, or questioned my authenticity, or tried to bring me down to a lower vibration. And if I listened to that external noise, I wouldn't be on this journey that I'm on right now. And a lot of times people get deterred from chasing their dreams and chasing who they really would like to be because of external factors, because of other people who can't see themselves in those positions projecting onto you. And it's important to follow suit of what you want to do with your life. Remember, this is your life, this is not their life. So you need to understand that you have the capability to do whatever it is you want in this life, and you need to go and you need to chase that. Listen to your heart. You know, I was having a conversation with my friend Oscar. He's an amazing painter out here in Mexico, and he was talking to me about the Mayans and how pretty much he was saying that you use your heart to make. Think about is it your heart or is it your mind? Your mind has a lot of chatter going on. Your mind wants to think very logically, you know, and yes, logic is good, but when you think with your heart, that is where true love comes from. That is where true desire comes from, is from the heart. So you have to follow what your heart says and what your heart is feeling and go with that, you know? When I make music, I'm not making music with my mind. Obviously, my mind might be putting together thoughts, but the way that I project my voice, the way that I perform, that comes from the heart, the corazón. That doesn't come from the mind, the mente. So you gotta follow your heart. You gotta follow your heart's desires and just go for whatever it is that you wanna go for, you know? When I changed my name to Zudakai, I had people telling me, why would you do that? Don't change your name. You've worked so hard to get to this point. And, you know, those are all factors But I could have fallen into that. But at some point you have to realize that you are doing this life thing for you and for you first and foremost, you know? And when you do what your heart desires, you show other people that it's possible to do what their heart desires and to go for their goals and to go for their dreams, and it's okay to change and become a new person. I've lived many different lives, and sometimes, depending on whether it's your own mind or it's the people that you're around, it can feel like you shouldn't step out of the box and become the next person or evolve because maybe the people around you aren't evolving or don't want to evolve. But guess what? You changing and you evolving might actually help those people around you that had doubts about you changing, and you actually might make them want to make a change in their life. And you know, actions speak louder than words. I know I preach that all the time, but it's the truth. So just follow your heart's desires, follow your dreams, and become the person that you want to, and don't worry about what other people think. A lot of times, the people that we worry about and the people that we worry about their perception, they are not even in our lives. These people are temporary. We might see somebody on the street and see the way they look at us and think, somebody might look at me on the street and look at me sideways, you know? If I take that criticism, I might change how I dress. Oh, look at these people are looking at me a certain way. I don't want to be looked at like that. Inevitably, you are probably never going to see that person again in your life. That is just another person that walks by you that doesn't believe in themselves to wear the clothes or wear the jewelry or hold their head up high like you do. So instead of praising you and showing you love, they look down on you because they want to bring you down to a lower frequency, a lower vibration. And inevitably, it's up to you if you want to let that affect your life or not. But I can't let that affect my life. I'm going to keep moving with my heart, with love, and keep chasing my goals and keep evolving. You know, we wouldn't have got here if we hadn't evolved as humans, you know. If we came from stardust, we've evolved from stardust into human material form. So evolution is necessary. It is necessary to grow. It is necessary to change. Our bodies change from when we are baby to young adults to old men. Our bodies are changing, but our spirits inside us are not. So our dreams and our aspirations are still gonna be there. And like I said earlier in the video, it is okay if you go for something and you end up not wanting to do that years down the line. Guess what? At least you went for what you wanted to go for, and that is putting you into place for the next thing that you want to do. Without taking that first step, you wouldn't have got here, you know? So just trust the process, go with your heart, and show love no matter what it is, no matter to who it is. You want to show love, and you want to just go for everything that you have ever dreamed of. Anything that you have dreamed of, anything that anybody has already done is possible, and it's proven because somebody else has already done it. You can go beyond that. And a lot of people, if you try and go beyond that to somewhere where no human has ever been, a lot of people are not going to believe you, are going to push you to get there, or are going to support you, because a lot of people are living in the five senses and believe that is the only thing that's possible. Like the mind, you know, very logical. If this hasn't happened before, it's not possible because it hasn't happened. Where the heart might say, you want to fly to the moon? I want to fly to the moon. Let's go. And I can assure you that people thought that wasn't possible, but anything is possible in this life. We just need to dream big, and we need to go with our dreams. And when you support other people's dreams, that energy comes back to you. So you always want to show people love. You always want to give people support. You always want to praise people's dreams and aspirations, especially if they're big dreams and aspirations. Don't go around putting people down. That's not going to get you anywhere. That's not going to get them anywhere. That's not going to get anybody anywhere. I remember KRS had talked about two people that are together freestyling, and he said if one person's freestyling and the other person's like, yo, that's whack, you should stop doing that, it's no good, you both stay in poverty. If your homeboy starts rapping and you start hyping him up like, hey, go crazy, guess what? Y'all both are getting out of poverty. Y'all both are becoming rich, and y'all are both becoming prosperous, and y'all are both gaining positive energy in your life and attracting that. So it's important to praise and to show love to anybody who has any type of dream or aspiration that is a positive one. Show that love, praise them, and tell them that it's possible. This was the transmission for today. I hope everybody has gotten the message. Go with your heart's desires. Do not be afraid to fall. You learn whether it's a good or a bad decision that you have made. Just go with it. It can never be a bad decision, actually, if you move with your heart, because it will show you the next step of your evolution. Go with your dreams, go with your aspirations, and do not fall into the perception of others that might try and put you down because they don't believe in themselves. Remember, Jay-Z had told his uncle he was going to sell 1 million records, and his uncle pretty much said, absolutely not. And the reason his uncle said that is because his uncle didn't believe in himself. His uncle didn't believe he could sell 1 million records. It wasn't that he didn't believe in Jay-Z selling 1 million records. He didn't believe in himself selling 1 million records. And sometimes people, they say that, family, close friends, they say that because they don't want you to get hurt. But inevitably, you're hurting yourself by not following your heart's desires and your true dreams and your true authentic self. So everybody, go follow your true authentic self, go follow your true dreams, and make that happen. Just know that I'm here and I'm praising you and all of your dreams and all of your goals. I know that they will happen. It will take time, it will take patience, it will take dedication. But if you have all three of those, you will succeed. Zudakai here with another transmission. Love, light, healing, amor, luz, y sanación. Oneness, wholeness, peace, prosperity, gratitude, grace, and blessings to all of you. One love.